All right, let's jump right in. We're going to deconstruct a really powerful framework here. It's all about learning to see your life not as just a bunch of random things happening, but as a meaningful story, a divine narrative. And think of this as less of a theory and more of a practical guide for your own journey, your own departure. And this is where we start, with this one simple, powerful sentence. Everything you've done, everything you've learned, all the experiences up to this very moment, that was the preparation. The real adventure? Well, that starts right now.
And I want to be really clear. What we're about to get into, these aren't just some abstract philosophical ideas. No, they're presented as real, tangible tactics, tools you can actually use to navigate the huge, unpredictable, and amazing ocean that is your life.
So what's the big idea? What's at the heart of all this? It's this concept of a divine narrative. It's an invitation really to shift how you see everything, to go from just reacting to life to seeing it as a purposeful story that you are actively helping to write, a journey with real, deep intention.
Now, you can't just set off on a journey like that without some gear, right? You need tools. And this guide gives you two absolutely critical instruments, one to tell you where to go and one to give you the power to get there. Basically, your own personal compass and engine.
So first up is the compass. In this framework, it's called the Liahona. You can think of it as a symbol for that inner voice, that gut feeling, that quiet guidance that helps you figure out which way to go when the path is anything but clear. It's the tool for finding your personal direction.
Okay, so if the Liahona is your compass pointing the way, the Diine cycle, well, that's your engine. It's the actual process that creates forward momentum. It's what moves you down the path. So let's pop the hood and see how this four-stroke engine actually works.
The magic here is how these 4 steps all work together. Let's make it super simple. Say you want to learn guitar. First, direction. You get the idea. You receive the pass to learn it. Second, imagery. You picture yourself playing a song you love. You blueprint the win. Third, execution. You actually get your hands dirty. You practice the chords, you struggle, you put in the hours. And finally, narrative. You record what happened, maybe just by telling a friend how it's going. That's the cycle. It's how you turn a vague idea into actual, real-world progress.
But what happens when that engine stalls out? Because let's be honest, it will. We all get stuck. Well, this framework has a built-in solution for that. A system of 26 switches. These are specific actions or even just mindset shifts you can flip to get your momentum back. The core idea is that you're never truly stuck. You just need to find the right switch to get the engine roaring back to life. And this is where the whole thing gets bigger. This is where it expands beyond just you and your own progress. The DIN cycle isn't just about moving you forward. The ultimate why of this whole journey gets elevated, suggesting your personal story has a much, much bigger role to play.
I mean, just think about that metaphor for a second. It's brilliant. Your story, with all its messy parts, its struggles, its breakthroughs, its moments of total confusion and then sudden clarity, it's not just for you. It becomes a lighthouse.
And this connects right back to that final step of the engine, the narrative report. That simple act of writing down what you went through, what you learned, it can have this incredible ripple effect. That one single line you jot down in your report tonight could be the exact light that someone else, someone facing the exact same wall, needs to find their way through. Your journey literally illuminates the path for others. Which brings us right here to the end of this guide. Except, it's not an ending. The source material is very clear about this. It's a sending. See, the goal isn't for you to just sit here and understand these ideas. The goal is for you to begin. Your journey starts tonight.
And here are your final instructions for departure. First, you're told to burn with a sacred ambition. Find that deep, meaningful reason to move. Second, pray for your first D. Look for that initial spark of direction to kick off your next cycle. And third, a reminder, the Liahona, that inner compass, it's already in your hands. You're ready.
And so we're left with this quiet sense of readiness and a single, very personal question. The preparation is complete. The tools are yours. The journey is waiting. The only thing left to decide is what will be your first step.